Hey, Bessie.
Hi.
What have you been watching? Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to.
I don't know what that is. Keep going. Who cares?
That was a cable. It fell down. This is a different series that we're starting on the channel. And if you've been following us, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. Also, congratulations to us on our first video to hit 16,000 views.
Oh.
Yeah, so I forgot to mention that before. But today we're going to be talking about Supergirl.
Yeah.
So this video is going to be like a semi two-part, but it's just two-part in one, I guess.
We'll start off spoiler free and then
Go into the
include
spoilers.
some spoilers.
Yeah. So I want to hear your thoughts on it because I already told you a little bit of mine, but I want to hear more of yours.
So I got to see Supergirl on opening day just because that's how I go. That's how I roll.
That's how she rolls.
Ryan only just saw it recently, so I think I sat with it a little longer.
Literally earlier this morning.
Yeah, literally earlier this morning. I think generally I really liked it, especially coming from the lens of not knowing DC like at all.
Yeah.
Fresh. Nobody come for me. But I totally went in open-minded because I love James Gunn, obviously very biased. I love Guardians of the Galaxy, so I went to see Superman as well. So I was anticipating Supergirl. Obviously the cameo she made in the end credits. Yeah, that was the best. So, and I mean, I have to admit, I'm biased. I really love Millie Alcock.
She's a great actress.
Well, and you haven't even seen
the House
of the Dragon, and she plays Rhaenyra in House of the Dragon, the younger version.
To cut you off, and I'm really sorry. Watching her in Supergirl, I was like, I'm excited for House of the Dragon. I know she's only there for a little bit because she plays a younger character or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
She plays the younger version of Rhaenyra.
Okay, totally fine with that. But I'm excited to see not only that role, but other roles that she's been in. Like,
yeah, she's a great. She definitely puts in work in this film. I don't know why, but I feel like advertising is not working for the movie.
No.
Not in the slightest. No. I don't feel like it's being marketed correctly in the slightest. But I still had a good time. As a new fan, I still had a good time. I think the movie overall worked as an introduction film. I don't think it's anything spectacular. Nobody come for me. I don't think it's anything spectacular, but it was a good time. And I do just overall love her look. She definitely goes pairs well with David Cornsweet, Superman. Like, I think the two of them together when they're on screen, they make sense.
Yeah. They feel like they could be related.
Yeah.
Like they work well.
They make sense. They work well together. I loved the soundtrack. I love her costume.
Dude, the soundtrack. Oh my god.
I love stunt coordinators.
Amazing.
They popped off in this movie. The fight scenes in this movie were freaking insane. Way more. Arguably, I think it had a little more action than Superman. But I also feel like that's very reflective of their personalities and how they problem solve.
No, and it's crazy that you say that because, like, I kind of want to say that, like, Superman's approach isn't that he knows he could take on these foods, right?
Yeah.
Like, a famous quote of Superman is like, "I live in this world of cardboard." You know, he can't let go. But where Kara is, she's like, "Oh, I could run it with these dudes. I could actually do some work. I could like cause some damage," which she does a lot of, but the way she goes about it, it's not that like she's being reckless. It's just that, like, she doesn't hold back because she can't, you know. The second she does, she's not herself anymore.
Yeah. What are your non-spoiler thoughts?
Non-spoiler thoughts. I thought the music was amazing. There's one specifically that I'm not going to say right now, but I will say it shortly. The choreography was good. Some parts reminded me of Kick-Ass.
They did feel a little,
but it's because of the choreography, and like the camera work, and I'll get into that later.
Yeah, that did feel very.
Overall, it was cool. I was a bit like skeptical about seeing what's his name, Jason Momoa.
Oh, as Lobo.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. I really don't. Not bad. He had like at most 7 minutes of screen time, and it's not even too much. It's not like just hyper focused on him.
Jason Momoa delivers exactly what you expect Jason Momoa to deliver. He doesn't For me personally, he doesn't add or take away anything from the movie. I feel like he was really
he's a nice little
neutral.
filler.
Yeah, it was a nice kind of.
Like you need a comedic
he was the comedic relief.
So
like really realistically.
But overall, it was a great film. What did you score it? Last time I asked you, you had some time. So when you first watched it, you said
I think I gave it an 8.
Yeah.
I stand by that.
Yeah.
I stand by that. I give it an 8.
Now that you've had like 9 days after, or technically 10 because you saw it on Thursday.
No, I still give it an 8.
Okay.
That stands. I'm like, I definitely give it an 8.
I give it an 8.5, but I won't say originally an 8, but an 8.5. But I won't say why until like the very end of the film, which we'll get into in the next part.
Got it. So, spoilers.
This next part has a lot of spoilers. So if you haven't watched it or don't want to get spoiled or whatever, just scroll away. All right? Appreciate the views regardless. Hope you have a good one. Yo.
Plot.
Dude.
Plot.
That shit was crazy. Okay.
I have beef with the plot though.
Yeah, I know you have beef with the plot, but earlier I said in the video, I said that I gave it an 8 up until the end. I give it an 8.5 because you see Superman throughout the whole movie in flashbacks, video calls, and a video message, right? A voicemail video message.
Yeah.
But you see him at the end, and that made me super happy because it was Superman and Supergirl in their super fits and the flashbacks, dude. I got so emotional. I'm not even kidding. The scene where they're carrying Kara's mom and everything, but like it was
giving Star Wars Episode 3 when they were carrying Padme through like in the little after she died.
I'm not even
spoiler if you haven't seen Episode 3.
I've only watched it once. I have to rewatch it again. Don't come for me. No, but like real talk, when I was watching that shit, I was like, my eyes are swelling. My eyes are getting watery. I can't do this right now. I was like, where's the remote? I can't pause this. I have to watch this. You know? The scene where Kara is letting loose.
Yeah.
And like Ruthie is just like kind of standing, watching everything. That soundtrack.
Yeah, that was
so good. That was a great cover. One of the best covers I think I've ever heard. Like anything.
I honestly preferred the fight scene where she and Ruthie are on the public bus, like the public ship, and the what are they called? The thieves that come on the
I don't remember what they're called.
I don't remember what they're called, but like these thieves come on and they're basically like robbing everybody before they like what's it called when they strip the ship for parts.
Yeah.
But that fight sequence was incredible.
It was one of the best.
I loved that fight sequence, and then the fake out of her like getting projectiled into space, and then like the yellow sun like slowly comes out.
Oh my god!
Because we hadn't seen her with powers. Because even that first fight was no sun. Yeah, there's red sun. So I was excited to see her with like yellow sun. So that was like the first time.
Yeah.
And that like cute little smirk on her face.
I'm glad you brought that up because it reminded me of something that I wanted to talk about in the movie. There's a scene where Kara and Ruthie are on one planet where basically you're supposed to get more information to like move on in the fucking story and everything.
Oh yeah.
But shit gets crazy. Kara finds out that like the same guys that she's going after are like kidnapping younger girls and shit.
Yeah.
And they're doing all this stuff. Shit gets crazy, big old fight scene, and Kara like flies off into space because she got into it to Ruthie. A family just died. They just got their daughter back. Well, quote unquote, got their daughter back, and she gets murdered right then and there. But she flies into space and she yells. But obviously, there's no sound in space. If you didn't know that, well, I'm sorry, but there's no sound in space, and she's yelling. But the way that it cuts into different like a montage of clips as she's yelling,
right?
And I'm like, that's so raw. I wish I could hear that.
Yeah. But
you can't. And then like right at the end of it, tears are flowing out of her eyes, but it's just morphing into one ball just floating in the air. And oh my god, that messed me up. That messed me up hard.
I did really like that this one was very emotionally weighted. You could definitely tell that Kara is, I don't want to say complex because that feels really corny when you're saying that against Superman, because he is like arguably also has his own complex background because he doesn't know who he was. He doesn't know Krypton. There, you know, a lot of other arguments, but Kara, I feel, is also walking this really weird duality of like she had that life and now she just has to like move on from it because she can't have it anymore. And I think my biggest gripe with this movie was the plot. I like Ruthie. I don't love Ruthie.
She's cool.
I understand that she was just kind of like a plot device to help Kara's character, because basically Ruthie was her. She's looking in the mirror. I get it. This whole movie, the whole thing was like a therapy thing for Kara to help her get to that point. And I liked it. I didn't love it. I don't feel like it sits well with Superman in the sense that like I feel like Superman's intro movie, I think we were able to have both like the fun, the action, and like the story versus I don't know, this movie felt very Ruthie heavy too, along with Supergirl, and that kind of bothered me. Even though I know I have to get used to Ruthie because I feel like we're gonna see more of her.
She most likely will come
we're probably gonna see more of her, so I don't know how I feel about that either. I just feel like arguably Supergirl, the plot and the story is a little weaker compared to
for sure.
It's a little easy, it's a little predictable,
very much so.
But it's still great. I hate saying those things, like I hate using those words and descriptors because it was still a good time. And I definitely feel for a female superhero compared to some of the others, right? Realistically, if we're thinking about the female Marvel movies like Black Widow, Captain Marvel,
there's another one I can't think of the top of
I mean, I think the only other things that like could probably hold up against Supergirl are like WandaVision.
Like, there we go, Wanda.
I think Wanda might be the only one that I would think like has an edge, but I don't know. This one has the James Gunn touch, so I feel like that's the only reason I loved it as much as I did. But I kind of want to see where they take it. I feel like this was too introductory for me to be like, I'm on this ride or I'm not on this ride.
I'm gonna piggyback up what you said, and I agree with you 100%. But it did feel like they were playing it a little bit too safe. You get what I'm saying? And they tried making Kara more edgy, and they gave her a lot of like niche lines, you know. And it threw me off. There was moments where I'm like, that could have been delivered better, or that could have been written differently. It didn't feel like Kara, because like she goes from being this very aggressive, very rougher on the edges character to now she's showing compassion and sympathy, but in a way that does not feel organically or genuine, you know, with her. Towards the end, therapy session and everything. Obviously, Kara doesn't want to let Ruthie kill this dude and all that, because like you're not gonna be you after that. Makes total sense. But it's just that the way that it's like spoon fed to the viewer. It was a bit much, as opposed to like you could have just.
It was a little simple. And I mean, don't get me wrong, because Superman wasn't like this crazy complex movie either. But Supergirl, and especially I think from the point of a woman, right? I was excited to see a female superhero. I was hoping that she would have something like a little more, I don't know, just not that. I wasn't expecting that.
A bit more layered.
Yeah, I was expecting her to have more layers, but her having, you know, that internal crisis about finding where, like, what home means to her, essentially. But I don't know. I feel like now that we're released of the shackles of like her origin story and kind of figuring out where she came from, I feel like now we're gonna get some good stuff. I don't know why. I feel like that's the only reason I'm holding on to this introduction movie for her, because I'm like, I feel like, okay, we got that out of the way.
What's next?
What
can you do?
Like,
what can you deliver?
and because if that's what we saw, I just hope that it makes enough money to keep going. So please go watch Supergirl. If you haven't, it is still a good time. Regardless, it's a good movie. It's a good time. You know, little girls are gonna love it. They really are, because she's so cool.
Oh, for sure.
I don't care what anybody says. Millie Alcock puts in work as Supergirl, and she deserves her flowers for this movie.
She did a great job, honestly. Again, an 8 from Nessa, 8.5 out of me. We're not movie critics. We're just giving our thoughts and opinions on it. And if you stuck this far into the video, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.